Hello, I'm in Spain. I'm in San Pedro in San Pedro de Alcantara. It's about 6 miles further on from Marbella, away from Malaga. I'm in the square and I was just reflecting that in essence I will be saying essentially the same thing, but from slightly different positions and slightly different applications to different parts of our life, and all of it in a way just distills back to the core, the hub of all of this inner work, which is being prepared in any moment to come back to presence, to take that breath, to notice if we're distracting with all manner of things we can distract with, whether it's a phone, of course, the big one nowadays, but distraction isn't about the thing that you are inverted commas distracting with, because the phone is very useful and going out to lunch with a friend is wonderful, and playing sport and watching a lovely film or going to the theatre, or all manner of things that we experience in this journey of being human are all fabulous, and we can do them all from the centre of our being. So distraction isn't about the thing as such, it's about the movement away from awareness, the movement away from being in touch with the stillness, the silence within. I've called this channel Silence is Freedom, because actually the silence, which is within all of us and is there all the time, but is often not accessed, not recognised, not dropped into, is the place of ease, joy and peace, and essentially consciousness. And then of course consciousness seeks to experience itself in all manner of different ways, with different thought, with different activities, with all of the ways that we experience being human. And what can happen is then there's a movement away from the source, and instead it's an identification with the thing that we've either become, in that we're identified with the profession or the activity or the identification, or what kind of person we think we are, our culture, our creed, our gender, all of those things, and we move away from the centre point. Whereas ultimately, if we're always endeavouring in every moment to come back to silence, there is a freedom in that, because then even though life happens and difficulties can happen and things don't necessarily go as planned, and all of the things that happen in life happen, if we're conscious and aware, it's how much awareness we bring and how conscious we stay in the midst of things, maybe not working out as we hoped, or not being as we wanted, or somebody not doing what we wanted, or being there for us, or even being with us. Then the more we have the awareness of that stillness, and we are that stillness, and we experience that stillness, and we bring that to everything, then everything is alright. It's not drama, it's not the loops of pain. We're not caught in those cycles of despair and pain. That doesn't mean, again, that we won't feel pain, we won't have to process losses and grief and all the things that happen on this journey. But with the awareness of who we truly are, then everything is coming from that place, from the silence within. Then everything that we might endeavour to do, whether it's a goal, that's fun, whether we're in the process of creating something, a new home, a new business, as I am at the moment. I'm doing a lot more with my events and gathering people and reaching and teaching more people. But if it's from the centre point, then it's all fun and there's not a kind of stress associated with it. Everything then is, it's a secondary position to the inner peace. And if everything's coming from the inner peace, then all the other things which are transitory anyway, all the things we might build, whether that's a home, a business, a family, a success in sport, whatever, it's all transitory, it's all going to go in the end. It doesn't mean we won't enjoy it while we're here, but the thing that never goes is the silence within. I think that will do for today. It's very short, but it came to a natural end, and I'm sitting in the sun, which is very lovely. And if there's anything that you'd like me to investigate or talk about, then please let me know in the comments, and I shall now go and have a nice Spanish lunch at a very good Spanish hour. I think it's about 2:30 here in Spain. So thank you so much for watching and being with me and journeying into the silence.